Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't come across me already, my name's Meg. I've got a 1990 Unos Roadster V Special and an '06 R50 Mini. I'm so glad you found my channel and hopefully you enjoy my content and stick around for more. I post new videos every single Friday. I'm still trying to figure out a regular upload schedule and I think Fridays just work best for me because I do most of my filming on either the weekend or like Monday, Tuesday, so it gives me the rest of the week to edit and figure everything out. If you aren't new here, then you will notice something different about me, so I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to figure out what is different. That's right, you got it. Well done. Today I am using my new microphones. They've been kindly given to me by my friend Josh. I actually remembered to charge them for today's video, so today's like a little, we're testing out mics. I've been messing around with the settings for about an hour and a half now. I couldn't get them to pair. So the microphones are the main thing in today's video. My dog's barking. She sounds like a seal when she barks. So using the mics is my first bit of special news for today's video. Another bit of exciting news that I have for you guys this week is something that I don't think I shared on social media, but it's been stressing me out for nearly 2 months now. So these are my car keys. We've got a little cat from the Detail Kitchen, so cute. But this is my car key. This is what starts my car. And I can tell you for a fact, my car came with 2 keys. One of them has the black Unos cover for this bit. And this one is supposed to be my spare key. And I lost my proper keys. I knew that they were with me. I had that psychic sense that my keys were still either in my car or my house. They had to be somewhere. Like I knew that I hadn't lost them because I didn't remember putting them down, and then I went through the whole panic of thinking that they'd been stolen, and yeah, it was very stressful. I've been stressing about all this for a very long time. But my bed, hi, we're on my bed. My bed is a storage bed, so you can lift it up and store things underneath it. It's so good if you have like a smaller bedroom. I lifted up my bed earlier because I was looking for some Halloween themed stuff that I know that I have and I still can't find it. But when I lifted up my bed, I found my Mazda key. It had fallen down the back of my mattress to the underneath of my bed, so that's this week's car crisis over because I finally have my Mazda keys back. Ah! I don't think anybody will understand how much that means to me. Unless you're like one of my closest friends, you will not understand how stressed I've been thinking that my car keys have been stolen and somebody could have just taken them and ran. Horrible, horrible. I've been so stressed. Today's video idea has been interrupted by British weather and I'm not very happy about it. It's been raining all day and it's to the point that I can't film the video that I had planned as I had planned it. But this video is so important to make. It is unbelievably important because people have started recognising me out in public and it is crazy. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy and meeting so many of you guys is amazing. I met a girl the other day. She was just so lovely and she owns an MR2 and she came up to me and she said, "It feels like I'm talking to a celebrity." I was like, no. It's so crazy to me that people think of me that way because to me, I'm just a girl with a Mazda who likes making videos. The one thing that I've had twice now, which weighs really heavily on my mind, is that I've had 2 people meet me, come up to me and want to see around my Mazda, which is perfectly fine. I'm more than happy to do that. It makes me feel so happy that my Mazda is getting the appreciation that it deserves and I just love it. It's brilliant. I've had 2 people who recognise me come up to me, see my car and go, "Oh, oh." The last thing you want to hear when people come up to your car is, "Oh." This is absolutely no hate to them. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. But genuinely, my stomach sank because I knew exactly why their reaction was like that. If you look on my Instagram posts, my Mazda looks incredible. It looks amazing. And I can tell you why it looks completely amazing, completely mint, perfect. It's because you're not getting close enough to see all of the damage. My car has a lot of damage. It had been sat on a driveway for almost 10 years. It hasn't had a respray. It's still on 34-year-old paint. When I got it, the paint was really badly oxidized. Heavy duty electric polisher sorted that one right out. But obviously, under all the oxidization, the moss, the poo, there was a lot of scratches, dents, filler, discoloration. My paint is not great. My car is mid-restoration, and I feel like I haven't clarified that enough. It is mid-restoration, and every time I meet one of you guys and you guys want to see around my car, I feel like such a fraud, because I feel like people are expecting this incredibly clean, beautifully restored, perfect Mazda, and it's just not what you're gonna get. This is a really important video for me to make before the weekend, because this weekend I am at Petrol Hedonism Live and my car is going to be on display. I don't want anybody who knows who I am to walk up to my car and go, "Oh." I don't want that at all. I do have quite a lot of photos and videos of the damage. So what I'll do is, because it is so windy and so rainy outside, I will hopefully end up quickly going out and about in my Mazda in this video, just to kind of show you guys the damage on video in person, because that is so important to me. But unfortunately, the British weather has really decided that it hates me today. I've never edited photos or videos that go up on social media, and I promise you, if you zoom in on pretty much any of my photos or my videos, you'll be able to find at least some damage. I have a massive patch of Hammerite paint that's covering filler. If anybody out there has a British Racing Green MX-5, I can confirm that green Hammerite paint is not a colour match. Yay! I think a lot of the damage that I don't have photos and videos of already is actually on the inside of the car, so that probably makes it a little bit easier for me to battle the elements today, because as much as I love you guys, I really don't fancy standing out in the pouring rain, getting absolutely soaked, just inspecting all of the worst bits of my car. It's not my favourite activity, to be honest, inspecting all my damage, but you guys deserve it, so... I'd just like to point out that most of the damage on my car was on it when I got it. I haven't crashed it into anything. I got it with a hole in the back bumper, filler hanging out of it. It didn't really start, it was running on 1 cylinder. It had bumps, scratches and scrapes all over it. And honestly, even with the damage today, I'm so happy with where I've got it to. What I'm going to be doing over winter is doing a complete restoration series where I take my Mazda off the road. I think it will come off the road at the end of October, beginning of November, around that time. I will be completely stripping it back, doing a respray, welding, anything that needs doing, and I will be learning and taking you guys along the way, because I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I think it's only fair that I show you guys my learning process, and hopefully you guys will get to learn through me, have a laugh at me when I get things wrong, and just enjoy the whole restoration process of finally getting my Mazda to the perfectly restored OEM Plus car that it deserves to be. The story behind the Hammerite paint is that me and my friends bought the car with filler hanging out of it. The one side of my car has been in a collision at some point where it is dented and clearly just had a scrape down the passenger side, so my entire passenger side of my car has been resprayed at some point and had some sort of weird clear coat put on it that's slightly pearlescent. If you know anything about UNOS Roadsters, you know that they don't come with a clear coat. My car should not have any lacquer peel because there just shouldn't be the facilities for that. I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man. I have lacquer peel by my passenger side wing mirror and I have lacquer peel right by my fuel cap. So clearly when it's been in a collision before, it has dented my rear quarter quite badly, and instead of the dents being pulled out, they've just fillered over the dents. So when I originally stripped back the filler that was hanging out of the car, it needed to go, like really badly needed to go. I just found dents. That's all I found was dents, and I thought, you know what, I'm not pulling these out because we have a week until the MOT and a lot of stuff to do. I'm not dealing with dents right now. Dents is not my priority. So I gave my best friend permission to refiller it, sand it, and then paint over it. Probably wasn't the best decision I've ever made in my life, but I trust Lucas with my life, so. Oh. What Lucas did was he refillered it on my driveway, put it back in the garage, we let it dry out and all that stuff. It drying out actually took us a lot longer than expected. I don't know anything about filler, I don't really know how it works or anything like that. I just know it probably shouldn't be in my car and it's not going to be there for much longer, hopefully. Because I let Lucas just handle it, I said, I'm not touching the filler, I'm not touching the rear quarter, please, I just don't want to do it. So that was like the one thing that I had nothing to do with on my car. And so he was sanding it down and it got to about 4 AM and its MOT was at 11, and he thought, I'm not done sanding, but I haven't been to sleep. And this probably needs to paint and dry. So what he did was he electrical taped around the filler, hammerite paint. Hammerite paint straight over the filler. Nice. So that's why I have a massive square of hammerite paint on my rear quarter. Only one of my arches is starting to go slightly. My lovely friend is going to teach me how to weld and we're going to sort that, and that will be a video so you guys will be able to watch me learn how to weld and hopefully fix my one patch of rust that is not surface rust, because I've got quite a bit of surface rust. I feel like such a fraud. But you know what, most of these people online who have these MX-5s, they do videos on them. Even your favourite influencers online who have MX-5s, 80% of them really aren't as neat as they look. My car is incredible, absolutely incredible. It starts first time every time. It's never cut out on me. The only time it's ever broken down on me was when my cam belt snapped, or timing belt. Sorry, America. There was a lot of discourse on my Instagram about whether it's a cam belt or a timing belt. It's just different words for different places, I'm sorry. Anyway, my cam belt slash timing belt snapped, and that was just all because I was planning to replace it in the next few days after that. And of course, it couldn't have held on an extra couple days. It had to break. So that was brilliant. That was great. Mechanically, my car is incredible. It runs beautifully. My MX-5 enthusiast friends, they all say that my engine is one of the healthiest sounding Mark 1 engines they've ever heard. Bear in mind my car is a 1990, so it's 34 years old and it is still on its first engine. Nice. I love my Mazda so much. It is such an incredible car. It is absolutely beautiful. I don't want it to be completely immaculate. It's a 34-year-old car. It's a classic and I want it to show that. Because if it looked like it comes straight out of a showroom, I know I wouldn't be happy with it, because without the dents and the torn driver's seat and everything like that, I feel like it loses a bit of its history. It's been in Japan, it's had so many owners, it's absolutely incredible. I never ever want to be in a position where I feel like I've got rid of some of its history or some of its heritage. I get quite sentimental when it comes to things like that. If you guys want, I will do a room tour at some point. There's lots of car related things in my room, and I actually have a framed piece of the filler that I ripped out of my car. That's such a car enthusiast thing to do. I'm so sentimental, I can't even get rid of a chunk of filler. Wait until you guys hear about the rust shelf. Seriously though, it's brilliant. And you know what? I think the rain's calmed down a little bit, so we're gonna go out and about. I'm gonna get myself a chai latte from Caffeine Machine and I'll do a little showing you around some of the damage. mostly inside if it starts chucking it down again, but I'll try and show some of the outside. But bear in mind, you won't be able to see perfectly because my car will be wet and I don't know where my drying towel went. If anybody would like to send me a really good drying towel, I would absolutely take that on. If anybody's got like way too many drying towels and could spare one, that would be amazing. So amazing. I need a drying towel urgently. So I've actually got the caffeine machine now, and so I get to show you all my damage, and it stopped raining and the sun's come out, so we've got a really nice backdrop. Very cute. So yeah, here's my little Mazda tour of all my damage. Oh no. First off, I want to start with the interior because my dash is in such bad condition, it's ridiculous. When I first got my car, there was some blue velvet that was like super glued to my dashboard. There's a lovely photo of us all ripping it off. When we ripped it off, there was super glue absolutely everywhere. We spray painted over it in black, so that's why it looks like this, when it definitely shouldn't. I found a frog. Hello, come here. I've made friends.
Oh, of course.
Frog on the Mazda. It's so tiny, it won't focus. Look at how tiny it is. Going for one of my favourite bits of damage, which is this. There's this hole here in my back bumper, which is just beautiful. Clearly at some point somebody has reversed into something in this car. I bought it like this. I'm pretty sure I have a photo of it from before I actually took the car off of the dude's driveway. You can literally stick your finger in here.
Huh?
And we have lacquer peel. Lots more lacquer peel. And here. Some deep scratches in the bonnet, which I actually did. It wasn't on purpose, but these were me. One of my least favourite pieces of damage, which is the filler. It's not showing up on camera right now because I have cinematic mode on and it blurs the background, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love the sharp lines that we've got going on. And if you look at it from the side, you can see just how bumpy it is. This only started happening very recently, but it's already starting to crack again. So this is definitely something that will be being sorted before it comes back on the road in January. We have a lot of scratches here. Hello. This absolutely beautiful scuff here that has been electric polished and just won't come out. Is it an MX-5 if this seal is still intact? Because I don't think so. They're just coming off absolutely everywhere. And then of course, right by my name, we have rust, which is beautiful. Of course, the audio had to mess up once in this video, but this is my driver's seat.
No.
Hello! We're back in my room. So I really hope that you guys today enjoy this video. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. It's such a meaningful one for me. Just know I haven't been hiding anything from you guys. I've wanted to make this video since the start, but I was really unsure as to how it would be received. Because most people who have YouTube channels or do social media with their car, it's because their car is absolutely perfect and amazing and all this stuff, which to me, my car is perfect and amazing and incredible, but it's for completely different reasons to what most people would say a perfect car is on paper. I get a lot of messages every single day asking me how I got my MX-5 so perfect and so amazing, and I'm making this video just to show you that it is not what you think it is, and I don't want anybody to feel bad about themselves, their cars or what they drive just because they think that my MX-5 is the most perfect car in the whole wide world, because it's really not. Don't ever compare yourself to people that you see online, and the same goes for your car, because most of the time if you see somebody who has the exact same car as you online, they will have struggled with very similar issues. It won't be as perfect in person as it looks online, and genuinely that's just how it works. Social media is usually just for people's best moments and their best parts of their life, so don't compare yourself to everything you see on social media. It's not worth it, it really isn't. If there are any brands watching that would love to help me out with my restoration series over winter, please reach out to me. All of my social medias are linked below. That goes for everybody. If you want to stay up to date with what I'm doing, please drop me a follow on any of my social medias on my link tree down below. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much again for watching today's video and putting up with all of my rambling. You are so loved and so appreciated here. I just want to say thank you so much for being here and for helping me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. We just keep growing as a family every single day. You guys are incredible. You guys are amazing, and you just put a massive smile on my face every single day, and I cannot thank you enough for the difference that you're making to my life. You're making my dreams come true. If you'd like to meet me, Taylor Hetherington, Garage of Luke, and some of your favourite influencers and YouTubers, make sure you check out the details for the LTT convoy in honour of my friend Luke that passed away last year. Links to all of the details are down below in the description. We can't wait to meet you and we can't wait to see you. It is such an incredibly meaningful event for me and so many others, so to be able to have you guys there with me would just be incredible. All cars are welcome. Luke loved Japanese cars specifically, but no matter what you drive, you're more than welcome to attend. I can't wait to see you there. And I think that's about it for today's video. Stay safe, stay passionate. I love you.